What is gray hat SEO? And white hat SEO? And black hat SEO? All of these hats can get a little bit confusing. In the world of SEO, everybody is trying to impress Google so that they can land on page 1. If you play by Google's rulebook and only use their approved strategies, you are practicing white hat SEO. On the other hand, we have black hat SEO, which would include practices that Google frowns upon. One example is purchasing backlinks. Anything in between white hat and black hat would be gray hat SEO. This is the kind of stuff that's not technically wrong, but it's also not totally right either. Let's run through a few examples, starting with white hat SEO. If you publish quality content that people want to read and share, if you make your website easy to navigate, and if you create keyword-rich content with meta tags, you are practicing white hat SEO. Examples of black hat SEO include keyword stuffing, buying backlinks, hiding links and content, using private blog networks, plagiarizing content, and spinning articles. Gray hat SEO is trickier to define because it technically doesn't break the rules. However, they're still designed to exploit how search engines calculate rankings. Depending on your approach to gray hat SEO, your website could become deranked, penalized, or even banned. It all depends on your situation and how far you're willing to go to manipulate Google. Here's an example. If you buy an expired domain that still has some authority, and you bought it because of the number and quality of backlinks, and your whole purpose was to redirect that site to your current site, that's gray hat SEO. Let's go through a few more gray hat tactics that some professionals use. Number 1 is careful keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing is bad for SEO and you should avoid it, but careful keyword stuffing with the correct density can work. On the safe side, 0.5% is the optimal keyword density that won't raise any red flags to Google. This is about 5 times in a 1,000-word article. Some of the best places to use your keywords are in the URL, in the first paragraph, and sprinkled throughout the body of the content. Number 2 is using multiple social media accounts. Some people create dummy accounts to engage with their official accounts to appear more active to the algorithms. This is a bad idea that's going to backfire because you can only hide behind those dummy accounts for so long. Number 3 is link exchanges. This is when you manually exchange links with other websites or blogs. People understandably avoid this so that they don't get penalized by Google, so let's talk about how you can do it safely. You want to find a small group of bloggers or other brands whose content is relevant to your own, and then you can share each other's content. Another idea is to link to websites within your niche and then reach out to them via email or social media. Ask them if they'd be willing to give you a shout out since you mentioned them in your content. They might even pay it forward by giving you a link back. Number 4 is content quality. For your content to rank well, it needs to be easily found, engaging, and it needs to give the reader what they want. The white hat way to do this is to write content that aids in user navigation, answers queries, delights the users, and always keeps them in mind to provide the value that they need. The gray hat way of doing this would be creating content that has just enough keywords to drive visitors to the page a little bit faster. The sole purpose is to get the page ranking faster, but this isn't an approach we recommend. And number 5 is link building. Creating content solely for gaining links is frowned upon by Google. But if you write relevant content with valuable information, should you really be penalized? This is another gray area that can help or hurt you, depending on how you go about it. In the end, you want to build a website that consistently ranks well in Google, and the best way to go about that is with white hat strategies. Gray hat tactics might help you reap the benefits in the short term, but they are not a long-term solution. Google's algorithms are getting smarter and savvier, and more websites are getting busted, so you always want to play it safe. A quick note before I go, EngageBay helps brands build a wonderful online presence at a very affordable cost. Sign up today and get your free demo.